To this now, convicted rapist and murderer Thabo Bester and his co-accused will return to the Bloemfontein High Court tomorrow for their jailbreak matter. The group faces charges of fraud, corruption and violating a dead body for helping Bester fake his death in a fire to escape from the Mangaung Prison in 2022. Ziniko Mhlaba is our reporter on this story. He joins us live from Bloemfontein. Ziniko, good evening to you. What can we expect from court tomorrow?
A very good evening to you, Mr. Mhlaba. Well, let's start with what caused the delay that moved us to tomorrow. Remember that the last time, the matter was supposed to go for pre-trial. However, in those court proceedings, Mr. Bester specifically made mention of the fact that he was changing his legal representatives. Therefore, that led to him getting a new legal representative. So when that new legal representative, took to the stand, he made mention of the fact that, or he asked the court for a postponement because he needed time, to consult with his client, Mr. Bester, but also to familiarize himself with the charges and the case entirely. So that was the major issue. But this was not the first time that Mr. Bester had to change his legal team. Actually, most of the year 2024, it was spent, on the very same issues of Mr. Bester changing his legal team and announcing on the very same day inside court that, well, he is changing his legal counsel. So that is the major concern as far as the state due to those delays inspired by the changes in the legal counsel of Mr. Bester. Another important issue, which is very critical, on whether this matter is going to get to trial or not, is that legal process that was initiated by a co-accused of Mr. Bester and a former girlfriend, Dr. Nandipha Magudumana. Remember that, they were extradited from Tanzania. So what she had done, she had applied to the Supreme Court of Appeal to have that decision and the manner in which she was brought back to South Africa, set aside. So she applied, she went through to the Supreme Court of Appeal. Her application was dismissed with cause. Therefore, she went to the highest court on the land, the apex court at the Constitutional Court, where she is currently seeking that the decision of the Supreme Court of Appeal be set aside. That will then lead to the issue of the criminal charges she's facing on the escape matter of Bester set aside. So that will lead to her release. So those are the major things that are really causing this delay here in Bloemfontein, because that trial will not go ahead without that clarification or without the decision of the Concord on how Mr. Magudumana and Mr. Bester were brought back to South Africa. So that's what she's challenging. So what we're expecting tomorrow is get an update on those matters. Firstly, whether Mr. Bester is ready for trial in regards to his new legal team, which he appointed in September. And secondly, whether there's a clarity or there are any developments from the Constitutional Court where Dr. Magudumana is trying or is seeking the Concord to set aside the extradition to South Africa, and that will then lead to her being released. So those are the two major delays that we're getting an update from tomorrow. And if those things have been sorted out, there's clarity and everyone is ready to go, we can expect to go. But in all likeliness, Mr. Mhlaba, we are likely going to get on trial in 2026. None of these teams are likely to be, telling the court that they are ready to proceed tomorrow.
Ziniko Mhlaba live for us in Bloemfontein. Thank you very much for that update.